resident here in San Dimas, and I'm here today to let people know that the Antiquities Act of 1906 isn't going to be a good thing for our mountains. This is going to limit access. All you have to do is read the act, and it tells you right there. Judy Chu has tried to bypass Congress. She's tried to turn this into something that it's not going to be. We will have fees, access will be limited, and if the wilderness and the wild and scenic rivers phases of this is enacted, we will not be allowed in the mountains. They will be shut off to all of us. So we need to be cognizant of what it is that we want. People want to enjoy their mountains. They don't want to be shut out. And that's why I'm here today, to let them know, not in my backyard.
So what would you do to change that?
I would try to appeal to President Obama not to sign this bill. I know that that's not a possibility because he's going to do whatever he wants to do, but this is not good for us, and it's unconstitutional.
Today is Friday.
Hands off our forest! Hands off!
October the 10th. Got a protest.
That's good. Stop executive privilege runs on that one. Oh boy, what do you think he is? The king of America? Yes. No legacy for Obama here.
That it's necessary for people to get involved in self-governance. And I think it's important that I take time out of my day to let people know what powers they have from their creator. And so I have my sign here that says, where's the public input? Because our founding fathers thought it was important to have a balance of powers between what the people wanted and what the represented the officials that represent us, what they decide to do. So the people have decided that they want more time to look at this proposal about the monument so that they can make an educated decision. But from what I've heard, our representative said that that's not good enough. They want to go over our heads, and they want to bring in the president, who just flew in moments ago. You just missed it. He's going to come in and he's going to tell us what we're going to have, not ask us, from what I understand. So I hope that that's not true. I hope that we do get a say. I hope that we do get to give our input, because I have a voice and I want to use it. And that's why I'm studying the Constitution. God bless America. I'm studying the Constitution so I know what my rights are, and I can know if they're being violated. And I feel that my rights might be violated today. So I hope that Americans read their Constitution, get involved, and self-govern. If you're one of the people who have woken up and you want to let your representatives know what you want, and you don't want it the other way around, you don't want a dictatorship, please sign up at the ReclaimAmericaProject.com. The ReclaimAmericaProject.com is they're excited too. They're not backed by a political party. We're just citizens who are fed up, and we're organizing. We're organizing with people like We the People Rising, and we're going to get organized, and we're going to get effective, and we're going to let our voices be heard. So if you want your voice heard, sign up today and find someone in your community who wants to fight for your rights.
These are all these patriotic Americans. Great looking signs. We need to take back America.
Yes.
Take back America.
I mean, I like beer. Yeah, I drink beer, but you know, it's like. But I
You can see the police department has blocked off access to the park.
You know the big elephant?
Well, yeah, a public park. Okay, sir, why are you here today?
First I'll say that I'm Robert Newman. I'm from Redlands, east of this location. I am here today making a statement about America and its freedoms. What's occurring here on this occasion is our president is not representing the people, he's actually representing the United Nations Agenda 21. This is acquiring more land for government control and removal of people from our land. Now, it's also involved in ICLEI, which is an International Council of Local Government Initiatives, which is part of Agenda 21 to move people out of the country into the cities on various corridors for transportation, get them out of their vehicles, onto their bicycles, or on foot. This is a government scheme against the people. Obama is cooperating with that. He is violating the Constitution and the people's wishes. He is not listening to the people. Now I do realize from looking at this traffic that those people should be here making a statement of government representing the people, not more government. I am here making a statement that we must protect our rights, we must protect our Constitution, we must go by the Constitution. Judy Chu is in Congress. She has tried for a number of years to destroy this land and move the people up and out of the San Gabriel Mountains. The Congress said no, so she is sidestepping the Congress and going to the president, knowing that he violates the wishes of the people. We are here to make a statement about Judy Chu violating the people's wishes, and that our president is cooperating with that. I am blessed that I am here. This is God's country. We want to keep it that way. We do not want the United Nations and their interference in what we do in America. This is America. God bless America. Thank you.
I'm here to save America.
Do you approve of what Obama is doing with this land grab?
No, I don't. I don't approve what Obama's doing.
What would you do to change that?
I would vote for another president that's going to take care of the Americans.
My name's Don Nishimoto. I've been going to the San Gabriel Mountains for years to enjoy my freedoms, to do the things, my favorite pastimes, one of which is gold prospecting, which will be completely eliminated if the mountains become a national monument. There are lies about more money pouring into the forests. That's not going to happen. The federal government doesn't have money to throw into natural resources. They've been closing down parks around the country. This is all lies. It's a way to get land for the government. It's already public land, federal land, national forest. It doesn't need to be anything more than that.
Okay, what would you do to change that? I know that it seems like you don't approve of what Obama's doing, so what would you do to change that?
Well, I'm not voting for another Democrat, that's for sure. Because I am Democratic.
What else would you do?
I'm doing what I can right now, which is protest.
Would you call your congressmen and senators?
I would, and I have. I've already sent letters and emails to many people. I'm sure their lackeys look at it and just put it in a round file, but it's all I can do. And this. I feel helpless right now.
Oh yes, thank you, Raul.
You want to deliver him this time?
My name is Andrew Salas, and I'm chairman of the Kich Nation, Gabrielino Band of Mission Indians, and we are here in one of our tribal territories of Weninga, now called San Dimas.
Sir, why are you here?
We are here today because we have concerns that we were not consulted by Ms. Chu on the monument that is going to be signed today. We have concerns because we, the natives of this area, of those sacred sites behind me, those sacred hills, have been the custodians, the caretakers of this land for many, many, many years, decades, thousands of years.
Do you approve of what Obama is doing?
I don't approve of it. I do not approve of it. Instead of signing a monument today, giving federal recognition to my sacred or our sacred hills, they should have been here signing an agreement of federal recognition for my people here to continue to protect and preserve the mountains and the hills and the homelands that we all share today.
Okay, sir, so what would you do to change that? To stop Obama, what would you do?
Well, what I would do is like it was mentioned earlier, I would get in touch with our senators, state senators, Congress. I mean, we've tried that. We've tried communicating with our senators and Congress people to hear us, and we get deaf ears.
Okay, you do realize that they work for you.
Yes, sir.
You are their employer.
Right. They are there in their positions.
You need to make them aware, and that's what they are supposed to do, is work for the American people.
That is correct.
And not for anybody else.
Not for nobody else. They are there and they have their positions because of us, the people. Look at us today. We're here
hi, I'm Dr. Gary Stickle. I'm the tribal archaeologist for the Gabriel Monument, Kich Nation. These are the original Indian tribes that occupied this whole area, including the San Gabriel Mountains, which is going to be, I guess, turned into this national monument. The reason the tribe is opposed to this is that they haven't been consulted at all. Now, these people lived here for thousands of years. They conserved and preserved this land. They should have been properly consulted. And the tribe's position is, rather than create this national monument, which the majority of the people are opposed to, as you can see around here, that they would rather that President Obama use executive orders to approve them as recognize them as a qualified tribe of the United States, which this government shamefully has not done. And so we hope that the government will do the right thing, finally give deserving people the tribal recognition they have deserved for so long and have been denied.
My name is Norman Cottrell, and the reason why I'm here is there's been no representation on this land grab. This has all been just a rushed-in job. There's been no land grab. There's been no due process of anything. Nobody's studied the land grab, and it's awful. And the only way I know how to stop it is we protest with the signs with our other friends. As far as Obama goes, he's the worst president we ever had.
My name is Alice Ellingson. I approve what Barack Obama is doing, circumventing Congress, using an executive order to diminish the rights of the American people to have freedom in their mountains. I think that the citizens of the United States of America need to contact their representatives, call the White House as I did, call the Department of Agriculture, voice your opinion. We do not have to be walked all over. We have rights. We pay taxes. This is our country. This is not Barack Obama's country. He is not an emperor. He does not rule us. He works for us, and we need to send that message. We have an election on November 4th. We can elect the representatives that we feel will represent us properly. We need to send that message. We need to be active. We are the luckiest nation in the world, citizens of the United States of America, and we have rights.
We're here to keep our mountain area and our valley area from being taken into what they call a wilderness area for the collective, and it is evil. It is a land grab to keep the people out, to control the people.
What would you do to change that?
Impeach Obama and get Chu out of office.
Yes, and put Dr. Ben Carson in office in 2016.
I'm Donna Fernandez, and I'm here to support keeping our mountains. They belong to the people, we the people, not to Obama. This is just a federal land grab. He just wants more power. So he doesn't need to be here. He needs to mind his own business. This is just a socialist land grab.
My name is Savannah. I'm here protesting the federal land grab. The President ran a campaign on strengthening small business and the middle class. This policy does just the opposite of that, because many businesses lose their licenses.
And I drove from Ontario.
Why are you here today?
I am here and I do this kind of work because I believe in fighting for the soul of my country.
Do you approve of what Obama is doing?
Absolutely not. I do not approve of his job performance as president. In fact, his performance suggests he is a dictator or on his way to becoming a dictator, and Americans need to know that.
What would you do to change what Obama is doing?
The first thing that comes to mind is impeachment, and I believe Congress needs to hear the voice of the people. I think we have to lit up their phone system 24/7
that Obama is here declaring this a national monument, recognizing the land, but however missing the recognition of the actual people who have preserved and protected this land for thousands of years is quite a shame.
Sir, what would you do to change that?
Number one, federally recognize the Keach Nation, Gabriel Band of Mission Indians. And that then will allow a lot more protection and information about these resources that God gave us on this land that the government today does not have any value for. However, these resources are what kept the communities on this land surviving and alive for the hundreds of years that America's been here and for thousands of years that our family has been.
I believe.
1997, my interview is saying. But what it, if you read about it, it actually takes all of our rights. It takes everything from water, your housing, everything. And they've been moving towards that, as most people can see at their jobs or even just their daily life. So I think that people should know about these things, and I would just like to again say, find out about the United Nations, the UN Agenda 21.
My name is Henry Petterjohn. I'm here to oppose the proclamation for a national monument. The reason is that we have been completely ignored and never had a voice in the issue. Ms. Chu took the cowardly route by going straight to the president to get her way, and she has never answered any questions to the public, and most of all, she's never even approached the indigenous people whose forefathers lived on this property, lived on this land, and were the caretakers. They have been completely ignored. They've never been part of the equation, and this must stop. The disrespect needs to stop now, and in the future.
Alfred Palomino. I'm here protesting about the agenda about them turning into a national monument. They don't need to do that. I used to work in the U.S. Forest Service. The Forest Service is doing a good job. To me, a monument just means more rules, more taxes, more control of the government. We don't need that. Leave it the way it is. It's a land grab.
What would you do to stop this from happening?
What can I do to stop this from happening?
Yes.
The first thing we need to do is stop electing people like Judy Chu who started all this. Know what your candidates are voting for, what their agenda is. Judy Chu she did bypass Congress and went directly to Obama. They're not following the rules, they're not playing fair.
How do you feel about impeaching Obama?
I think they should. He's made our country weak. He's turned our country backwards. We need to get back on track, restore the USA.